Hi, Blue Sky. How are you doing today? You know, the song that's coming through, I don't know the words to it though, well, a few of the words. There be blue sky. And I think to myself, hi Christine darling, what a wonderful world. Are you thinking to yourself out there, what a wonderful world? I want to have a look into the energy. It's like I'm feeling a heaviness behind the eyes, third eye. So behind my eyes, like round here. And I feel drawn to tap into the Divine Feminine's energy. You're not too shabby. Well, that's good. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Christine. It's nice that you can join me this evening. So I'm just shuffling some cards. We're going to tap into the Divine Feminine's energy. And let's see, what is she thinking to herself about this world? Is she thinking that it's wonderful? And then we can, it's like this blender goes on, a blender, blending up the energies. And then we'll have a look into the Divine Masculine's energy. Well, I don't know, which energy shall we tap into first? The Divine Feminine's or the Divine Masculine's? It's like saying, do you want the good news or the bad news first? I think she's thinking she needs a vacation away from the chaotic world. Spot on. It's exactly what I said to my daughter. Hi, Maria. What do you think of? I don't know what that is, or I don't think anything of it because I don't really know what you're talking about or writing about. So no thoughts on that. But I said to my daughter Emily, I'm really looking forward to having a holiday. I feel drawn to have lots of holidays this year, like little mini breaks away. Not necessarily out of the country, just, I don't know, somewhere different. Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know. There's lots of places I'd like to go and visit, especially like more close to home. We tend to travel further afield and explore those far away places when there's lots of places to explore right under our nose. It's going to becoming a wonderful world. It has to. It's a sad, sad situation out there, isn't it? Good day. The only one. I am the one and only. So, good news first or the bad news? There's a question like I want to ask, but I'm not sure how to state it. It's like, who's causing this disturbance? What's causing this disturbance? Elton John. Sorry seems to be the only word. Has that been changed? I thought it was the hardest word. Bad news. Of course, Christine. Let's do the masculine's energy first. Are we basically saying that The divine masculines like bad news. Well, I feel the energy of, it feels as if they're giving love a bad name. You give love a bad name. Oh, okay. Struck through the heart and you're to blame. We're not blaming anyone, they're energies. Listen, if we blame anyone, we might as well just be blaming ourselves if we're going to be playing the blame game. Because we are a combination of divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So this heaviness I'm picking up on, I don't feel it's nice and fluffy. I feel it's heavy and dark. And it feels very masculine. It feels worrisome. You know, last night, this triggering of our emotional states of being. Well, what's going on in the news, if anyone's been involved with any kind of abuse from men, pushing their luck, some a bit too far, for me, that's rising to the surface. Is that I'm having a look through my past and when that line was overstepped and I didn't say anything. So everything's like rising to the surface with that. But yesterday I felt sincere anxiety, like I was having an anxiety attack. Now, what's bizarre about this is about a week ago, I thought I'd left my phone, okay, in like a public place. So I got home and I'm checking my pockets and what came out to me was like, no. Because like I was ready to dart back to the place where I knew I'd left it. And then I looked and it was on the table. And it was like, Lucy, what was all that about? So it's just a fucking phone. It was like, no, I haven't. Don't tell me I've left it there. But I hadn't. It was with me. But I went to work and how I said, but all that came out was like a no. And a brief second it was for. And so it's like, what was that about? You don't normally react like that. It's like, well, that's how I reacted. But I told my colleague, I said to her, I had like an anxiety attack. And she was like, oh, you did not. And it was her shock. Because she thought I'd seriously like had a hyperventilation anxiety attack. I'm not even sure if it felt like an anxiety attack. It wasn't like I was struggling to, maybe it was a panic attack I was having last night. But my daughter, she got home from work and she said, are you okay? I said, not really. I don't think I'm handling things like very well. All these emotions are being brought to the surface and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. I think I might crack. And then a voice comes through me, speaking through me, and it was like, what did the voice say? It was a voice of strength that went, I'm not really going to crack, I'm just having a moment. And I looked at my daughter, she went, are you okay? I said, I am okay. I just feel like I just need to work through this. I'm not sure how I'm going to work through all of this that's coming up, but I'm okay. And I feel okay now. But that happened. Now, I've spoken to a few people about this, including the postman, and he said that he's had things come up regarding his days in the army. And like, he was actually talking to me and he actually stopped himself talking. He said, I can't continue talking because I'm getting really choked up. But he was saying something about these files that have come up, how they're like triggering. Anyway, I just thought I'd say that. So as a feminine, I feel quite tender, but can maybe look at masculine energies as, at the moment, just full of bad news. As a Q&A sticker, favourite thing to do. Oh, lots of. Now here are a few of my favourite things. I like to do so many things. Favourite things to do. I don't really have a favourite thing to do. I like an assortment of things. At the moment I'm modelling, so I'm making a strike a pose. There's nothing to it, Vogue. I'm building a cuckoo clock. I'm modelling. I'm most definitely not parading myself out there or encouraging attention. Okay. Christine, the energy is heavy for sure. It is. You sound so good, ma'am. Thank you. And thank you for your politeness. I really appreciate courteous, decent people. Christine, I understand. I've been having the same moments lately. Today, I took a nap. I haven't felt hungry. So it's kind of upsetting my system. Well, yeah, I'm tired. And today, my energy, how I could explain it, I felt like I was in La La Land. I just felt in a daze. Just doing what, it's like being on automatic. No way to control it, it's totally automatic. Whenever you're around. Your favourite thing to do at the moment is breath. To breathe, we can appreciate that breath work. That's really good for that to be your favourite thing, because not many people pay attention to their breath. I'm taken to the energy of hyperventilating. They say to breathe into a paper bag, focus on your breath. It's the thing that keeps us steady. Okay, so let's have a look into the masculine's energy. I was going to pull a card out, but they changed their mind. One of my favourite things to do is this. Talking about... My favourite thing is to talk about lots of different interesting things. Okay. The Divine Masculine's energy, a card just slid, is in the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is about memories of love surfacing. It's an emotional energy when you're reminiscing, going over the past. Now, I feel I'm taken to the plait, because this masculine here, he's got a plait, and then he's got, let me show you. So I'm feeling that energy of being, I said we're a blend of the feminine and masculine. So I actually feel as if the masculine energy is working with the divine feminine's energy. It feels like, okay, I'm taken to the song Die With a Smile. I don't even want to do this anymore, because you already know what you mean to me, and our love is the only war worth fighting for. It's like, why are the divine masculine and divine feminine fighting against each other? And what's caused this? So these children here, could be physical children. This feels like the energy that I have to embody, because my children don't have a physical masculine father figure, role model, dad, alive, not in a vessel. So my role is to be a representation of both, to the best of my ability, performing both the masculine and feminine role modelling within my children's life. Even though they're adults, it doesn't stop. You'll always be their parents. They'll always look to you for guidance. And so they should. When you decided to be that parent, that's the role that you sign up for. Okay. Role modelling. And I say that's regardless whether your children are under your nose, under your roof, whether you're in communication with them, whether there's some kind of rift. Role model. Six of Cups, and then we have another card, the Ten of Cups. This is that happy life. Something to do with the Terracotta Army. Was that one of the Mummy films? Might not be. I think it might have been. And the Terracotta Army. I'm thinking of like an exhibition that I think I went to see. It was in London. And they had the Terracotta Army. Unless it was a dream. Rainbow. After the flood. Well, what that takes me to is the rainbow is meant to signify, the meaning of it is God's promise that he will never flood the land again. We're creating this wonderful world. And I think to myself, that's what we're meant to be doing. Creating new earth. Let it crumble, let it crash. Let the so-called leaders, the catch jumping up the wall, trying to pull down my scarf. Let the so-called leaders expose themselves. Let's stop entrusting others with the vision for our future, because it's like as a collective we need to individually focus on creating new earth, because it's not going to be flooded. I mean, there's other disasters that can happen, and when Mother Nature takes over, that takes the blame game out of it, really. You know that she's the strongest force in the universe. So the rainbow was God's promise. Not going to flood you all, but there's other ways of destruction. It won't affect you if you're focusing on New Earth, because you'll already be living it, walking around in La La Land. Don't feel drawn to read the messages of this card. And I think to myself, is that what you think? What a blunderful world. My own personal world is very like harmonic, apart from my inner turmoil, and that's why I want that like hidden suppression of stuff that I've just swept under the rug and told myself was not important and that it didn't really matter. And although we also say to ourselves, you know, there's always someone who's worse off, which is very true, I do feel that we have to acknowledge also our own journey and what we've witnessed, what we've heard, what we've seen, what we've ignored. Things that we knew that were not all right, and we felt as if we didn't have a voice. Okay. Send DF. Send in the Divine Feminine. Where she's here. You know, the book that keeps coming through, and I've done a bit of research on it. Not on the book, but it was the name that come through, because I kept getting through, there's a spiritual solution for every problem. And it's a book from back in the day. Might be worth researching. There's a spiritual solution every problem. If you're prepared, like, to think outside of the matrix, outside of societal programming. And I feel like it's a good time to not necessarily disclose your thoughts or plans to others. They seem to get their little in now. I shared an idea with somebody today and they just stood there and advised all the things that I should try before doing that, just in case it failed. My mind doesn't work like that. Okay. Or did you know somebody else was doing that? Said, that doesn't bother me either. They're not me, are they? They haven't got my charisma. They haven't got my vision. They haven't got my creativity. They've got their own, but that's not mine. Okay. Hi, Vicky. How are you doing? Hi, Golden. Golden Fisherman. I was having a good chat with a fisherman today. He's very passionate about fishing and he can't wait for the summertime to come. He prefers fishing in the summertime, but yeah. Okay, a fisherman. Sounds a bit like disciple energy. But send in the DF. So I'm taken to that, I don't know if it's a Rumi message or a Mother Mary message, where it's like sailors or fishermen. Should we call them fishermen? Were stuck in a storm at sea and they asked for help. And this beautiful, shining, divine feminine figure appeared. Do you want to come up here, darling? Let me move them candles out of the way. Come on, Loon. Come, baby. Her eyes are big, like saucers. It normally means she's up to mischief. Do you want to come up on the table? Ears are slanted. It's like she's going to come and attack. Come on, baby. Luna. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. What you doing? Oh, where you at? Oh, you got plans? Don't say that. Shut your trap. Divine Masculine's energy. So, before we have a look at the Psychic Tarot, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 in between, 7 years ago, I asked my daughter, I said, how long ago was that? I said, what's the score? I don't know the answer. She did not say 20. She learns something new every day from me. Lately, Gretna Green, what the score is? 20. Do you know what the Divine Masculine's done? It's good. He's put himself on his pedestal, which is what you have to do. So let's give an example. The Divine Feminine, when she fell deep in love with the Divine Masculine's energy, she put him on the pedestal. And then she realised that wasn't such a great idea. It just keeps bringing like bad news. So she took him down and said, sorry, you're being replaced. But she put herself on the pedestal. She said, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to admire myself, muse over my own worth, growth, self-worth. So the masculine now, because he's not on a pedestal, is he? This is when someone's got to buck their ideas up. Make sense? Buck your ideas up. Recognition and reward. I spoke to a gentleman today. He was buying a red shirt for Chinese New Year. And how old was this gentleman? I've met a lot of people today that have been married for over 50 years. I said, that's lovely. One of them was 66 and her husband was turning 88. Another they met when they were 13 and 15. And he was away as well. At war. So they were separated. He was telling me about how his wife was left with the 2 children and she had to be the masculine feminine while he was away. And then he went on to tell me that later on he found out that it affected the younger child more than the older child, that the dad was not present. This man was about 80, 90. They're all doing okay. They're all doing well. But the man who I sold a nice red shiny silk shirt to, he started to speak to me like in Chinese. I said, I don't know what you're saying. He said, like, Happy New Year. Okay. I'm laughing because I tried to copy him when he said goodbye, because he said it again. And it kind of flowed out of me. Maybe not like fluently, but my colleague laughed. He said that in China, he said, I've been to China 13 times. I said, have you? He said, yeah. I said, have you been to Japan? He said, I have. And he said, the thing is, in Japan, like you've got to bow, curtsy like lower, where in China, he said, that's just acceptable. But in Japan, you've got to go lower. Interesting. All in a day of La La Land. Lucy's La La Land. I'm being told how to introduce myself in my show, in my channel. Listen, if you hang around, I don't want to introduce myself. What am I meant to say? I am that I am. Don't try to figure it out. I'm just Lucy. There's the introduction. Divine Masculines, the Romance Angels. You've got memories of love here. The 10 of Cups. Remember, that takes me to you're remembering emotions that you're meant to be feeling. Recognition and reward for a job well done. I'm from YouTube. My day was great, thank you. You're literally talking to yourself. Yes. Yes. I don't feel that that's like an insane thing to do, although people will have you maybe wanting to think that way. Yes, give it a try. It'll be the wisest person you ever speak to. I don't have any views on India. I don't know what you're wanting me to say. I've never been to India. I have no views. I definitely don't have any like political views or anything with the news. I don't know what's going on. Well, some stuff still gets through and we get wind of it, but the important stuff. My boss is from India. And then my other boss is from Sri Lanka. And I found out they speak different languages, and I didn't know that. So when they're like talking, they'll be talking in there on their mobile phone. And it wasn't that long ago that I found out that they don't understand each other. But he prefers Sri Lanka, to live in Sri Lanka, or to, they do have, well, they have homes in India and Sri Lanka, but he likes going there because of the heat and the sunshine. And she says that it makes him like feel like a little kid. She said he's like a little kid. He just loves it. He loves being in the sun. I don't know how old my boss is, but he looks really good for his age. He has this really gentle, soft, like demeanour about him. He's a nice man. Could be in his 70s, 80s maybe. I don't want to put too much of an age. I'm absolutely crap when it comes to like guessing people's ages. Passion. Divine Masculine, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Are you going to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy? That's a bit of a bizarre question to ask, do you not? Do I find Indians attractive? I mean, what type of question is that? What's attraction to you? I'm attracted to energy. I met somebody yesterday and I did not like their energy. Don't know what it was. Did not like it. And he asked me a question. It's like how he turned and whipped his face around to look at me. I did not like his energy. I just removed myself from that environment. I don't know what that is. I don't really want to interact with it. So, yeah, I'm still not quite understanding. It's quite superficial, isn't it? Your question. I'm a bit deeper than that. Newcastle in the house. I can't do your accent. I'm not great with accents. Okay. Am I allowed to call you a Geordie? Or is that viewed as being like wrong in some way? Newcastle's in the house. I'll brief you quickly about what the channel is about, love. Higher states of consciousness. Higher states of consciousness. I don't know what come out then. Love. It's about the journey. Understanding yourself. Wanting to become the best version that you can possibly be for yourself and for others to experience. Cats are hissing. Hey. They're restless. Okay. We need to get this portion of the reading wrapped up. Divine Masculine. The Oracle of Shadows and Lights. Okay, my throat feels a bit blocked up now. I've got the card, thank you. Have you been sent from heaven, Divine Masculine? I'd imagine so, with that title. It was predestined, pre-planned. I was taken, I apologise what's going on with the throat, but the energy will Look how relaxed we are. I've got my arm over the back of the chair. This energy here could be like, not beam me up, but beam me down, Scotty. Okay, Star Trek. Been Star Trekking. This angel's got angel wings. This angel, of course. This masculine's got angel wings. And so I felt the energy of like an archangel, an angel. Okay. I love how they bring me through the messages because I'm hearing the overarching energy and then archangel, but arch. Okay, if we put arch. And then I'm looking at the rainbow and what's arching over this energy, this wonderful world. It's the divine masculine's energy. And you thought they were doing nothing. Dark horse. Now who's the dark horse? They don't want to talk about their files. Go somewhere else. There's lots of. I'm just going to remove your message. What came out was the winged seer. As I was looking at the angel wings, it's like the divine feminine has helped the divine masculine to see. Well, that was the predestined plan. One had to wake first. And it's like, and when the time's right, if you try to wake up someone who doesn't want to be woken up, grumpy motherfuckers. Not recommended, but cats are growling. Growling. But you do wake up on your own accord, don't you? It's number 12, it's the hangman. You see clearly. Clairvoyance. Well, this will have everything to do. I said I felt a heaviness in my third eye. Well, behind my eyes, in my mind's eye. And the third chakra, the third eye chakra. The third chakra, okay, well, that's your get up and go time. Yellow. I feel the energy of like being shown the yellow card. It's like, do it again and you're going to get a red card and you're off. And you're not allowed to play the game anymore. Not for this team. The third eye is the chakra that we're working through its activation. Let's read this message, card number 12. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing well. Thank you. Like my eyes feel heavy, just the thought of reading. Okay, that's all right. That's not too bad. So the winged seer is an oracle angel, a being who can see the weavings of energy and thus the way events are set to unfold if the current energies and paths are followed. She then sends your messages. She then sends you your messages clairvoyantly through your ability to see clearly, although your visions may seem anything but clear. As you grow to trust your own clear-seeing moments, you will have brighter and brighter flashes of insight, and you will be able to see exactly what is going on within a situation in a flash. Well, this is good news. Okay. The winged seer speaks. As so many people hide the truth, even from themselves, it can be hard to receive a visit from me, because I will help you see when someone is camouflaging and half telling truths, and you will also have insights that seem to come from supernatural sources. It is as if you have changed sight. It is as if you have changed sight. I'm doing the Divine Masculine's energy, and there's just evidence of the Divine Feminine. I felt the energy with her hair like a bun in the oven, and it's like you've got the Divine Feminine inside you, inside your belly, because you know when they say to trust your gut. It is as if you have changed sight. You can see further, higher, and more deeply within. You will experience flashes of the future and sudden understandings of the past, and you will be able to foretell likely outcomes. I am the Eye of Ra, R.A., recreating your future, and the Adrinka, the protective eye that watches over you while you sleep. So that takes me to the evil eye symbol that I've made mention of quite a few times now. The protective eye that watches over you while you sleep. And if you follow through on what you now clearly see, there will be illumination, victory, and wisdom. Trust that sacred sight. Divination message. Your clairvoyant ability is being enhanced by the winged seer. You may be able to tune in and remote view, almost be able to see behind doors as the cat's scratching the door. I'm just going to open it for her. Let me open that door, darling. There you go. She wants to go upstairs. She'll go and lay on my bed and wait for me. And then she'll sleep with me all night long. All night long, all night. Almost be able to see behind doors and into rooms and receive images that let you know what someone is doing without you actually being there at the time. And all of these experiences will either empower or scare you. You have asked for more information, asked to discover what you need to know. Now that the information has come to you, you must be courageous to take action based on what you cannot logically explain. It is important now, more than ever, to be honest about what you can see, but most of all, to be honest with your own self. That's a good message, Divine Masculine. What else did I pick up here? Oh, I said something about dreams. And then it made mention of dreams in there. I had a weird experience yesterday when, because my eyesight keeps going like more blurrier than usual, it's like because I don't need it, you can tap into your third eye, your sacred sight. But I had a gentleman walk into the shop yesterday, and my eyesight all of a sudden just went really blurry. And as he's walking to me, I'm addressing him, good morning, sir. Can I help you in any way? And he said, just bear with me because my eyesight's really bad. And I didn't say anything, but I thought to myself, I know, I just picked up on it. So notice things like that. Divine Masculine, geez. It's been another 15 minutes, 10 minutes since I said we got to move over to the Divine Feminines. The Lover's Oracle. I can hear the song, I want to break free. Break free then. It says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Sounds good? I can tell you what I'm doing with my vessel. So I've whipped my legs up. I'm swinging them like I'm quite excited. And I feel free. And I feel held by the chair. I know it's back to front. Okay, that will do with that then. Well, that will do for that. A Mitchin. Hello there. Hello, Adam. How's Eve doing? She's still getting you into trouble. She's still tempting you. It's gone cold in the room. Okay, so I thought that was quite good news. Shall we see what news is on the table for the Divine Feminine? So maybe, do you want the good news first or the good news first? Good news. It's like the name of the Bible, isn't it? Good News Bible. Does it? Do you think it's red candles that might make my face look red? I don't know. Maybe I've just got a red face. Is it a new breed? Don't judge, will you? But thanks for pointing it out. I mean, I'm not sure why you would write something like that. But hey, your face looks red. If it was blue, would it be a smurf? If it was orange, would I be an Oompa Loompa? I'm not blushing. Blushing about what? What have I said to make me blush? Is it blusher? Is it like rouge? That's what we used to call it back in the day. Ladies, go to the powder room. It's a bit of a, more of a blusher brush. Oh, thanks. Well, that looks, that's more of a compliment, Joel. You might want to have a look at how you kind of word things, because your face looks red. Doesn't sound polite. Doesn't sound like a compliment. This is where communication gets mixed up, isn't it? It'd be easier, wouldn't it, for speaking face to face? And then at least I could get a judge of your energy. All I have to judge your energy on is your comments. But thanks for... I look flushed, do I? You're just playing? I know, but that's hard, isn't it? It's hard to tell the tone. That's what I don't really do texting. But I know understanding like this, it's a bit hard for me to see you, isn't it? And would any of you actually want to be seen? Would any of you actually really be comfortable like having a one-to-one, face-to-face? Be honest with yourself. Or would you shit your pants? Is it because I'm not blue? Wow, holy fucking moly. Maybe it is bad news, Divine Feminine. Because there's no legacy to look forward to. It's like, Lucy, why would you say that? Well, I don't want to say that, do I? Why? Because look at this fucking sorry state the Divine Masculine's been in. But they've just said that the Divine Masculine energies, is there a Divine Masculine energy at the moment, like in physical form, or are they just angels? That's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm pleased that we had the bad news last, because this would have been too depressing to start off with. The angels are all over it, but that is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles is about you being absolutely fine materially. You'll have it all. Nice house, nice home. Same thing? No. Feeling safe, secure, provided for. Okay. Remember, we're just tapping into the energy of how the Divine Feminine's feeling. And like the Divine Feminine's feeling as if what's the saying about, I don't know, up the creek? Hi Umar from Pakistan, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well today. That's just silly now, isn't it? That comment there. If you like Indians, he wants to get married to you. It doesn't matter really what, to me it doesn't matter what he wants, it matters what I want. And I'm not really, where's the advert? Hello, would anyone like to marry me? It's not there. And for you to even put that and think that, you're just as, I don't know, sad. Ten of Pentacles. I know you were just saying, but it wasn't really necessary, was it? Ask yourself these 3 questions before you say something. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Good evening, Sherry. Hi, Lucy, and the channel of love. Hello, darling. Just get my head around this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Well, do we have bananas in here? God knows. I don't know, not really. And the thing is that unless we address like people that come across and it's not a pleasing personality, they're never going to know, are they? If no one like picks people up on this stuff and say, you need to kind of have a look at that. And it's easy for me to do it because I'm not actually face to face with you. So you can take it. You're not having to talk to me like on a one-to-one. So your soul knows if what I'm saying resonates. And it's like, come on. They're just silly questions to be asking, aren't they? Why not ask, how may I help? How may I help raise the frequency of our planet? How may I help to create a better world for us all to live in? There's better questions. And I'll tell you what I've picked up lately. See if you pick it up on people that do interviews and they've asked a question. And for some reason, when they say this response, I don't know, it feels like it's an automatic thing that people say to make the other person feel, is it that late already? I'm so sorry, Oh yeah, I love 11 now. I haven't started dinner. I didn't realise that it was so late, but I'll have some cakes. Hello, honey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, channel.
This is one's daughter. My lipstick looks really good tonight. Okay. Well, what was I saying? It's fine. We've gone off onto a tangent. But my lipstick colour was the shade that I had. I wanted just a bit darker. So I go to, we're having a French fancy. Now I said Luna's probably laying on my bed. Now my daughter will go and get in bed with her and lay in my bed. So it's a little bit darker than what I wanted, Shelley. No, you haven't offended me, Joel. Chocolate. Well, we have chocolate or strawberry. Is that banana or vanilla? I don't know if it's banana or vanilla. Oh. So that's the deal with the lipstick. So this one's a bit too dark for what I wanted. So I go back and then I buy a shade in between, which doesn't seem to be much different to this one. But that one's in my handbag. That's lipstick. It's all good, Joel. Be easy on yourself. We're all growing and learning. Not perfect, we're human. Human beings. I'm meant to be making shepherd's pie. Okay. I've got Battenberg. Was there a battle of Battenberg? Was there a battle of Battenberg, No, was there a battle? Why does it feel like it's a battleground? Battenberg.
Chessboard.
Yeah, chessboard. Okay, I'm just going to get this reading wrapped up, darling. I'm just on the Divine Feminines.
What's the vibe for tonight?
What's the vibe for tonight? Well, we thought we was having the bad news first, but the bad news comes through now. Basically, the Divine Feminines are viewing like the legacy is, well, there is none. It's over. Oh. That's all right. But we've done the masculines reading first, and it seems that there's an overarching energy of archangels. Not sure if it's just energy or physical embodiment. But we're just having a look at the Divine Feminines. But this is the legacy. I mean, upright, it looks a solid state. So reversed. Extra, extra, read all about it. It's like that bad news energy. Seems very bright in here all of a sudden. Bright eyes. How are you today? I've got a bit of a heavy head this evening.
I had to buy some medicine because I had a headache at work.
Whereabouts was the headache? Is that your right side? So Emily said she had to buy some medicine because she had a headache.
The right temple.
Right temple. Mine's been like right here behind my eyes. And how's the energy out there today, Emily? How's like the general public? Well, how could you sum up their energy? Although your t-shirt probably says it all. Tenacious D. Sing me a song from Tenacious D. Something about the devil.
The devil?
I don't know, yeah.
You can't have that.
She wants my fondant fancy. Oh, come here. Give it to Mum.
You want me to sing a song about the devil?
I don't know, there's songs, isn't there?
Yeah.
Tenacious D about the devil. Something about the devil's pick, isn't it?
The pick of destiny.
The pick of destiny. Tell us more. Or Tia.
The pick of destiny was basically made from the horn of a devil. And a cast was spell. A spell was cast.
No mistakes. A cast was spell.
To put the devil back into hell. However, the piece of horn that was left turned into the pick. And anyone that played with the pick became really famous and they were automatically very good at guitar.
Okay.
And the spell is from whence you came you shall remain until you are complete again. Fuck you, Cage! Fuck you, J-Balls! I'll get you, Tenacious D! That's how it goes.
I don't like hearing my angels swear. Oh, but he's talking to the devil, yeah?
And they challenge him to a rock-off at the end of the film.
A rock-off?
Mm-hmm. And the devil must abide.
Oh, sorry. The devil must abide to who?
The demon code. The demon code prevents me from declining a rock-off challenge. What are your terms? What's the catch? If we win, you must take your sorry ass back to hell. And also you will have to pay a rent.
It all comes in, carry on.
And what if I win? And you can take Cage back to hell. What? To be your little bitch.
Okay, it's going to be interesting to listen back.
There's a bit where the demon tells Jack Black what he's going to do to Cage.
What's he going to do to Cage?
I can't wait to take Cage back to hell. I'm gonna fill him with my hot demon gel. I'll make him squeal like my Scarlet Pimpernel.
Tenacious D. Someone just put Tenacious D. You like it, don't you? Your daddy did as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Wow. So she's got a Tenacious D t-shirt on because you went to see them
In Nottingham.
live in Nottingham.
You're gonna make you his sex slave. You're gonna gargle mayonnaise. We've been through so much shit. Deactivated lasers with my dick. Now it's
Yeah.
Now it's time to blow this fucker down. And he goes, come on, Cage, now it's time to blow doors down. I hear you, Jables, now it's time to blow doors down. Light up the stage, cause it's time for a showdown. We'll bend you over, then we'll take you to Brown Town. Now we've got to blow this fucker down. He's gonna rape me if I do not blow doors down.
You're so good,
Hey, Antichrist, Beelzebub, we know your weakness, Arkansas. We rock the Casbah and blow your mind. We shall defeat you for all mankind. You hold the scepter, we hold the key. You are the devil, we are the D.
She's the best.
We are the
Sherry's
do.
like, she's the best.
We are the do, we are the do, we are the do, we are the do.
I mean, she could go off into Disney just as easily, but she has a very dark side as well. You do have quite a dark side, don't you? You do have a dark side. Darker than me and Meg's. She'll tap into that energy, and she's not afraid. Oh, my goodness. I felt like I was in hell. Like the heat in the room. My face should be red now. I'm flushing now. I'm blushing. She sounds like great fun. That's my baby. And she is. She's my play buddy. We sing all the time, but I don't know.
Someone say to me at work, "You having a little disco behind the counter?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what else am I supposed to do? I'm stuck behind it."
Loves
I've
music.
got the radio on.
At least you got the radio on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tenacious D. Divine Feminines. I'm going to pull a Psychic Tarot card. Sherry, I have a dark side as well. You like the dark movies. You're okay with that, aren't you? Horror. I don't like those images and thoughts in my mind. But you always say to me, Mum, it's just makeup.
It's just special effects.
It's just special effects, Mum. It's just makeup. Okay. Rest and rejuvenate. But again, it's the masculine's energy. You know, Divine Feminine, what I feel is let's just let the energy settle. Did she like the Game of Thrones? Not one. We haven't watched an episode.
No. You have to be very committed to Game of Thrones. It's very long.
Obviously not that committed. No, to the Game of Thrones.
What are you doing?
You should watch it, she says.
Yeah, I know.
If she feels drawn.
To because there's dragons and everything in it, and
Do we both need to watch it?
probably.
Probably.
Hmm.
Probably the best. I was going to say the best lager in the world.
There's a woman that you know. She's the mother of dragons. What's she in? You know that film, Me Before You, the one about the bloke in the wheelchair, and she has like the bumblebee tights, and she has to take care of him as her job.
Yes.
Her,
Is he the youngish lad? Is he youngish?
kind
What
of.
on earth happened then?
Luna.
Oh, they're fighting again. Yeah, anyway, she's in the...
She's in Game of Thrones, Mother of Dragons.
This energy here looks like, when I say about allowing it to settle, because it feels the energy is calling it in. So the beam me down, Divine. I feel that this is the physical embodiment actually calling that energy in. Well, if this is a legacy, because I'm looking at this as being a different viewpoint now, if we're pulling down, rising to the surface is the corruptness. So this could be an actual energy of anger towards the state of, because we spoke about role modelling and your children being that example. I do apologise for her swearing.
Sorry.
The cat's got a head in the fondant fancies. Oh, they're not called fondant fancies, they're called French fancies. They used to be called fondant fancies. You're not allowed to eat those. I'm really sorry, but these are for humans. She has eyes like saucers, like she just mischief maker. Look at her. So this is turning around like, it's going to be like a jukebox now. Turn around. And you just do the music.
Okay.
Because then it gives me the night off. Okay. Get ready. Oh, baby, tonight. We're going to make this a life to remember. Okay, so I feel the masculines are calling in, maybe calling like all corruptness to be raised to the surface, for that to rise so it can be turned around. It can be transmuted. Because I feel the feminines just feel they can't do it alone. It's a strong masculine energy out there. Corrupt masculine energy. Bad news. Bad role modelling.
Come on.
What's the wording about you don't want to be like tarred with the same brush? Is that a wording? You know, when you, because if you're a man, you don't want to be judged based on, say, masculine leaders. Just because, I mean, that goes on enough as it is with men haters judge a man based on. Quick to the point, no faking.
Cooking MC's like a pound of bacon. Oh, crazy when I hit someone with a hot hat and a tempo.
I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Rolling.
I don't know that one.
Well, I think that's all we need to know. I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Rolling. I want to sing that rolling with the homies. Is that correct? Why do you have your head?
Rolling,
Look at.
rolling,
Oh yeah.
rolling on a river.
You're on the hunt for French fancies. You fancy a bit of French?
Ooh la la.
Come on, darling. Oh, I've been in La La Land today. Come on, Tia. Over there, go and have a look. Go and sniff them over there. We need to get this reading wrapped up. Oh, I've got the yin yang here, look. Do you have a look at that card? It says balance. Divine Feminine, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. What's that about?
Sorry,
I'm wondering why you've taken a seat.
just,
Under pressure.
I'm just the jukebox for tonight.
Okay.
Let's see if I'm any good. We'll see.
You got the jitterbugs. Got the jitterbugs. Got the jitterbugs. You got the jitterbug. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Something's bugging me. Something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. And we've got deception. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. Well, Divine Masculine, I feel like you're being woken up. Or maybe the world's waking up before the Divine Feminine goes. Time for the mask to be taken off. The angel's taken off the feminine's mask. The feminine is taking... She's not taking the masculine's mask off. He can take it off himself. Full disclosure. Jitterbug. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. And we know. We know that the Divine Masculine's not being authentic. To himself or to others or even to the world. Which it feels like is making the world off kilter. Have you heard of these phrases before?
No.
Off kilter.
No.
Gretna Green. How much is the score? Come on. 4 years ago. I told you this
I
one.
know you did.
What's the score, Em? Repetition is the key.
5.
20, darling. Remember it was 87. 7 years ago. 87. Tia, go to Emily, but not directly in front of the camera. Thank you. Okay. Divine Feminine, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Music, faith.
You gotta have faith.
That was just, I don't know what kind of try that one. I don't even think it went like that, but.
Faith.
And then we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. I've gotta have faith, 'cause you gotta have faith for faith for faith. I've gotta have faith for faith for faith. Baby, I know you're asking me to stay, saying please, please, please don't go away. You say I'm giving you the blues. Maybe. I don't know the rest, do you? Every word you say, can't help but think of yesterday.
I know more wham than
Yeah.
himself.
Woo, woo. Do you know what that song is?
Tia Lou.
She's going right across the candle.
She's just burnt her back legs.
Oh, you smell. You smell. You smell. Oh, you smell
Sorry,
like my.
I'm blowing them out.
She's singed. Is that the end of the reading? Oh my goodness, that smells worse, Tia, than my hair. What was the song anyway?
What? For what?
Bad Boys.
Ah.
It was a song. It was Bad Boys. Stick together, never sad boys. Good guys.
Oh my god, that does smell.
Get wise. Boys, like, there's a part where it talks a bear through and through. Boys like me always seem to be, I think it's girls like me always seem to be. Who knows? Hey, Alana. Good evening, darling. What's oh okay? Oh, okay. Have I missed out some chats? Okay, do you think that's enough of that, Em? We best go and do some dinner. It's 10:30, it's 20 to 11 nearly. Disruption. I feel like I want a final message. We're going to the Oracle of the Shadows and Light. Although half the table's blown out of light now. It's like thunder, lightning. Do you know that song?
No.
You gotta knock, knock, knock on wood, baby. No?
No.
I need to take you to some more weddings or discos, you know. We'll crash the wedding. We'll crash some weddings. I don't know anyone who's getting married. You need an old-fashioned disco player. Disco player. DJ. You gotta knock, knock, knock on wood. Do you know why they tell you to knock on wood? When do you knock on wood then?
To make sure nothing bad happens.
You normally state a bad
Touch wood.
thing. That's it, yeah. Or knock on. Is it touch wood or knock on?
I say touch,
Touch wood.
Touch wood.
But we're knocking on it. Protection. You like the old school English women? You seem to, yeah. Does it really matter what the nationality is or colour of skin, Joel? Hi, Moon Cookie, darling. Moon Cookie, good evening to the channel of love. Hi, Lucy. Cheers, my dear. I'm happy to catch you. Live hello, everyone listening while I work, as per usual. I've got Emily here, Moon Cookie. She was our evening DJ. Bit of Tenacious D going on now. We'll take that one that fell. Oh, yeah. I said, is it because I'm not blue? Let's talk about skin colour, wasn't we? Or, well, I said if I had orange skin, would I be an Oompa Loompa? If I had blue skin, would I be a Smurf? Or if I had blue skin, it means that I am Carly. Divine Feminine. You are Carly, the blue-skinned goddess.
Blue.
So it all comes in with you pointing out, I don't know, differences.
For you. Why can't you be blue for me?
What was that song?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue. Oh, so lonesome for you. Why can't you be blue for me?
Why can't you be blue for me?
She's blue for someone.
I am Carly. From death comes rebirth. Let's read the message. Kali is the blue-skinned Hindu goddess of birth, death, and rebirth. Here she represents, look at this. Here she represents the destructive phase of this natural cycle, and it is her role to clear away all that is no longer needed. She is often depicted dancing with swords, and is said to cut off the head of those who do not heed the necessity of moving through these natural cycles. Her necklace of severed heads represents the end of slavery to the overthinking, over-analytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. This goddess is very strong, very powerful, and in many ways extremely protective, though her fierce nature can often frighten timid souls who fear decisive action. As she is a mother goddess, she helps with issues to do with brothers and sisters. Pump up the volume. We're gonna get you. Bomb the bass. Mars. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. This. There's a bit that goes, oh, the man comes on. I don't know what the words are, but it feels. Do it. And the words are like, put the needle on the record. And my dad, this would have been 80s then, my dad would sing, put the record on the needle. Put the record on the needle. Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. And the drum beat goes like this. Oh, na na dee. Hindu. Is that Hindu? Does that sound Hinduish? Am I even allowed to say that? Fuck knows what I'm allowed to say. I am a Smurf. I don't think the Smurfs will be offended. I am an Oompa Loompa. I think we're pretty safe. Oh, right, let's get back to this.
Oompa Loompa?
Yeah? I'm allowed to be an Oompa Loompa. They're orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm allowed. If I was orange, I could call myself an Oompa Loompa. I don't think the Munchkins are orange.
No.
The three are that go, we're back to rocking you to Munchkin land, oh, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la.
From the lollipop girl, the lollipop girl. Sorry. Welcome you
To Munchkin land, oh, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. We'd like to pronounce... They're pronouncing the death of the Wicked Witch of the West. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Clap your hands. Get out of bed. And there it is. Yeah?
Was it not the East?
Is she? I don't know. Does it matter?
When
Wicked Witch of the East.
is that not the woman that was crushed by the house? The Wicked Witch of the West is the one that torments Dorothy.
Oh, but possibly. But they're both pretty wicked, aren't they? Oh no, here we go. She likes a bit of Wicked. The musical. Darling, it's 11:15. Let's get this reading wrapped up. As she is a mother goddess, she helps with issues to do with brothers and sisters, teachers and parents, and will help with painful transitions. Once received in a message, Kali energy is already activated. Let go and allow her to assist you in releasing all that is no longer needed and in taking powerful action to change your life. Kali speaks, I am the dancer who moves through the fire, who wields my sword and severs the cords of energy that entangle you, and who is not afraid of the death that needs to happen. Every act of destruction is an act of creation, and this is no act of pointless destruction and brutality. I am clearing all that is leeching off your energy, draining your strength, and abrading those relationships that cannot do anything but keep you stuck. Whether you realise it or not, you called on me, and I have come to clear the path, to destroy that which you have longed to let go of. Something's time has come, and it will be born again, as nothing ever truly dies. It only changes. Was that your belly?
That's Luna scratching at the door.
Oh. I thought it was your belly. Yeah, she was doing it earlier, that side. Come in.
You gonna be out?
Let's have him.
Are you gonna bed?
She wants to go upstairs. She's already that side of the door.
She wants to go up with someone.
Oh. Take her upstairs then. Is she afraid of the dark? Something's time has come, and it will be born again, as nothing ever truly dies. It only changes. And that time has come. I am pure fire energy and the Great Mother, and as I dance, the death you face brings you to new life. Okay, divination message. Working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do and all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of the fire, of the dancing Mother Goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you, on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace, and know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime, born of fire? Who else is there? That's my daughter. And let's see them. Well, I think that's up to them, isn't it? Whether they wish to be seen on camera. If she wished to be seen on camera, she'd come and pull up a chair and sit next to me. But why do you need to see her? You've been blessed with her energy tonight. You're welcome, Sherry. It was fun. I'm pleased that Emily came to participate. My little bundle of joy. Oh. Okay, and Emily, I will tell her she's gone upstairs. She's with Luna, like I said, probably laying on my bed. She likes the smell of the pillow. She likes the smell of her mummy. Thanks for joining me. Wow, 1 hour and a half. Well, 1 hour, 31 minutes and 58 seconds. I'll talk to you guys soon. Before we go, we'll check out the bottom of the decks. So I feel the Divine Masculine's tapping into the Divine Feminine's energy, and she really is assisting him. So it may feel as if everything's turned on its head, and well, we know that it is. But who deals with the 3D issues? The Divine Masculine. We're more the 5D makers. Our thoughts on a beautiful, wonderful world, life, whilst the mess is being dealt with by the Divine Masculine's energy. It's not really a job for the Divine Feminine, is it? Sorting out these distorted masculine energies. But we have given the Divine Masculine lots of info to work with. Let's leave it like that. Bottom of the decks. Choose wisely. Seven of Cups. Temperance in reverse. So Temperance is the blending of the feminine masculine energy. Divine Feminine works with the higher, the yin energy. Masculine works with the yang energy, lower energies. Same with the chakras. They say that the lower portion of your chakras, so the lower heart, and then you've got your sacral, solar plexus, then your sacral, and then your root chakra, very masculine energies. And then rising up, the higher heart chakra, the throat chakra, third eye, crown, feminine. Balance. We've already read this message. Let me see if I can see what the bottom of the deck was. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I feel that's for the Divine Feminines. It's time for you to get creative. Get creative. Tap into your passion. You don't need to be worrying about the earthly issues. Not your realm. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Out trick or treating. We're here. Who's there with you? Okay. I'll catch you guys another evening. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay. Until then, take care. Much love.